Now let's take a look at some of the actual reports. Right now this is a new Dramatica story file, so there's currently no information contained at all about the structure or the storytelling. But if you're an inspirationist writer who likes to work with the storytelling first and then find and refine the structure in it later, if you've written any information about storytelling, there are several reports where you can get it gathered together to see what you hath wrought. One of them is the Storytelling Output Report. And here you can go down the list and see your characters' names. You can see information about how you describe the various story points like goal, the backstories. All of the storytelling that you've done is contained in this one single report, easy to export, easy to print for reference as you later develop your structure. But the real magic and power of what the reports window can do for you is only apparent when you do have a completed story form structure. So let's go create one quickly in the brainstorming area. Clicking on brainstorming from the main Dramatica desktop, we can spin the model and arbitrarily pick a story form structure out of the 32,768 that are available. Now hitting OK loads that into the software. We'll go back to the reports now, and we have a story form structure from which to work. Now that structure that we picked was arbitrary, and therefore it doesn't really have a lot of personal meaning to us. But if you've created a structure that's meaningful to you, you'll be amazed at how meaningful the reports are as well. As an example, let's take a look for our arbitrary structure at the character reports. Let's go to the subjective story character reports. Now this is where the power of Dramatica's grammar parser is clearly evident. All the words that are bold-faced are the story points that exist in the raw structure, and by themselves you can understand what they mean, but they don't carry a lot of feeling with them. The grammar parser places those words in context, writes plain and simple English sentences and paragraphs that describe how these story points work together. And by scrolling through this report, you're able to get a real feeling for what's going on in the story, even though you haven't written a word about it. For example, it says, in summary, the main character and the obstacle character fail to see eye to eye. When the main character is concerned with the situation or environment in regard to the past, the obstacle character's chief concern is a fixed attitude or outlook pertaining to memory. Now, it's a little bit clunky, of course, but it sure zeroes in on what the story is about, and it puts it in language you can understand. In fact, a fun thing we've done in the past is to run this text through one of those speech recognition systems, and when we do, we can actually hear our story being told to us before we've written a word about it.